Welcome to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. I talk to spirits here at my house using a method that I developed. We're right in the middle of a session. I split it in two here because a lot of cool stuff had happened and we wanted to look at some pictures from the last episode. The topic that was selected randomly was the Nazi Occult division. That was in my book of mysteries you guys have sent me. We haven't even got into that yet. Where we left off, I had just started my prayer of protection. I was saying it at the sink, and I decided that I was going to turn the water on as I said the prayer in my head just to see if they said anything interesting. So that's where we are. And I'm going through it here, and I definitely hear voices. As I showed you guys in the last episode, or the first half of this episode, it was quiet in the house. I was doing my prayer. There was no voices, no TV, no nothing on, and yet we hear voices. And now I turn on this tap, and I got to show you, we definitely hear some more voices in here. This is crazy stuff as usual. We're 450 some episodes of me doing this, into this, down the rabbit hole. It continues to blow my mind. So this is what I just showed you on the Panasonic camera, where it said what and told you not to listen. Told you not to listen. Okay, so I don't know. I don't no idea what they're talking about. Are they talking about listening in on my prayer as I'm saying it in my head? I don't know. What I want to show you is the GoPro that's in the sugar bowl, and it has water all around it, okay? I do hear a voice or voices in here, but I can't really distinguish what they're saying. I'm just going to bump up the volume of this a little bit. Now I'm going to play this for you just to show you what it sounds like, what was recorded from that GoPro. It sounds muffled, and it actually kind of sounds like it's underwater. Okay, so right here, you can actually hear, I heard it the first time as I listened it through like that. I actually hear words there. To me, it sounds like I can't visit. So I'll play that a couple times. Check that out. So there is like a voice and words there, but it's funny because it's underwater, but it actually sounds kind of like even the spirit words or voices are muffled even further. Something was said there. I don't know. Let's have another listen. I have no idea. I didn't listen to that part before. All I hear is like four distinct, like, There's four, if they're words, there's four separate things said there. But it's odd because the trickling water shouldn't have that, You know what I mean? Like it should just be, should be like a steady flow of water, right? So again, it points to something going on here where there's actually something else being recorded. Again, this is where the water's running and I'm saying my prayer of protection. Now, I don't know what's said. Something is said here. So this, I have not changed the volume at all. This is what was recorded on the Panasonic camera. And you can see if I scroll to the right here, this is where I start talking again. So you can clearly see my voice there. But before I start talking, so I'm still mid-prayer, something is said right here on the Panasonic camera. I didn't make out any words. I just kind of went through it once. I'm like, well, what is that? And I hear, let's see if we can figure this out. I don't think I'm going to be able to make that out. It is bad. What? Here's... Okay, hold on. I thought I heard, it is bad, then somebody says what, and then here's your answer, or this is your answer. Inadvertently just sent out some light without thinking about it at the end of my prayer of protection here, so we'll see if they mention anything. It's just a small amount. I usually save it for the end, so we'll send out some more at the end. Alright, let's do these 12 questions. Okay, so I'm going through this. I just said let's do these 12 questions, and then I left a space as I grabbed the piece of paper. Then, when I checked over here under the Audacity as I'm looking to see what was said, so first of all, when I say something, and I leave a space like this one here, right now I see nothing. Same thing, I didn't see anything here until I bumped up the volume by 24 decibels. So let's just right here, which I have not done this, I don't know what this is going to look like. Let's just bump up this empty space. In fact, I don't even know what I said right here. But let's bump up this space by 24 decibels and see what it looks like. Oh, it wants to do 28 this time. So let's do 28.548 decibels. Boom. You might get a couple of words in there, okay? That's exactly what I did here. So again, I said, let's do these 12 questions. Let's do these 12 questions. Okay, there's a little there. I don't know what that is. But listen to this. Two things are said. One there and one there. And it is so clear. This is crazy. Here we go. Let's do these 12 questions. He says, first one, let's do that. I mean, that is so clear. Was Hitler actually possessed by a demon? Some Nazis believed that the Aryan race descended from the aliens who established Atlantis. Do you spirits think there's a superior race here on Earth amongst us humans? Do aliens and Atlantis go hand in hand? Timmy. Maybe both are non-existent. The psychologist Carl Jung would assert that Hitler was a medium and a mouthpiece for the gods of old. If this is true, how did the gods of old feel about Hitler's defeat? Heinrich Himmler sent an expedition to Tibet to look for Thor's Thunderhammer, or at the very least, a race of Aryan super beings. Did they find anything? Did the Nazis recover any biblical treasures of a spiritual nature? Did the Nazis know how to commune with the dead? Tell me about German witches. Is there somewhere out there right now, a hidden cache of Nazi-discovered occult treasures? What was the overall consensus of the Third Reich, and this is the consensus by the spirit world, during World War II? How did they feel about the Nazis, the spirits? Would the spirit world actively seek to thwart an evil regime like the Third Reich? All right, that's my 12 questions. Thank you for helping out, spirits. Do you have a message for us today? Okay, I'm going to send out some more light. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you. Love, peace, joy, and adventure to you viewers. I'm going to see if we actually captured anything on that. Catch you in the next video. Ooh. Hot water. Hopefully that doesn't do anything to the GoPro.